Find a comfortable position, either sitting or laying down. Allow your body to settle, releasing any tension you might be holding. You can gently close your eyes or simply soften your gaze. Take a few slow, deep breaths. Let each breath guide you deeper into this present moment. Inhale deeply, feeling your lungs expand, and exhale slowly, releasing any thoughts or worries with your breath. We are going to embark on a sensory journey, exploring the potential within ourselves and our lives through the metaphor of a seed and the awakening of spring. We will gently explore each of our senses: sight, sound, touch, smell, and taste. Each will uncover insights and nurture growth within ourselves. Let's start with a sense of sight. Focusing inwards, imagine in your mind's eye a single seed. This could be any seed. Perhaps it's one you're familiar with, or simply just a seed of your imagination. See this seed nestled in the dark, rich earth. It seems small, perhaps insignificant at first glance. But within this tiny vessel lies immense potential. Imagine its potential. What do you envision it becoming? Does it have plans to become a vibrant flower that reaches towards the sun? Perhaps a tree, its roots delving deeper and deeper into the ground. Maybe it's a plant that offers the reward of nourishment, such as fruit ripening on a branch. What colors come to mind as you envision this growth? Are there vibrant hues of a blossom, the deeper greens of leaves, or perhaps rich brown bark? Consider the shapes it might take as the plant matures. Will this plant be tall and slender, wide and spreading, intricate and delicate, or robust and sturdy? What textures do you imagine? This could be the smoothness of a petal, roughness of bark, or the delicate fuzz of a leaf. See it in your mind's eye, growing, unfolding, and becoming. Consider the different stages of growth for this seed. From the initial sprout, pushing through the earth, to its maturity fully realized in all of its potential. Which stage of growth resonates most with you and where you are in your life? Are you just planting the seed of a new project, still in the very early stages of sprouting? Or are you closer to maturity, ready to blossom and bear fruit? Are there any obstacles in the seed's path to growth? Perhaps the lack of water, poor soil, or the shadow of a larger plant. Consider these challenges. How might these obstacles mirror challenges you are facing in your own life? Take a moment to reflect. The sense of sight, when focused on potential, reminds us to envision the future we desire. A seed holds immense possibility. So do our ideas and dreams. This exercise is meant to encourage you to visualize your potential. The seeds you plant are your projects, goals, or any aspect of yourself that you wish to nurture. By clearly visualizing your desired outcome, you begin to plant the mental and emotional seeds necessary for your own growth. Now let's shift our attention to the sense of sound. Bring your awareness inward to your inner ear. Imagine you're in a spring garden, right next to where you planted the seed. What are the sounds of spring that you hear? Perhaps the gentle patter of rain on the earth, cheerful chirping birds welcoming a new season, or perhaps the rustling of new leaves as a gentle breeze passes by. Listen and allow the spring sounds to fill your awareness. What emotions or memories do these sounds evoke within you? Do they bring a sense of peace, renewal, or gentle awakening? How might these sounds connect to your inner stirrings and nascent dreams? Consider the rhythm of these spring sounds. Are they consistent, like a steady rain? Are they sporadic, like birdsong? Are they gentle and soft, or energetic and vibrant? How does this rhythm reflect the peace of your current life situations? Do you currently have a steady flow, or are there moments of bursts and then pauses? Now consider the sounds of spring that you don't typically notice, but they're always present. This could be the subtle hum of insects, the distant sound of a stream. What might you be overlooking in your own life that is always subtly influencing you without you realizing? What subtle cues or messages are always present? They're just waiting to be heard if you listen closely. Reflect on these sounds. Sound is often associated with communication, intuition, and our inner voice. The sounds of spring that are often gentle and persistent can represent these subtle yet powerful stirrings of our own intuition. This exercise is meant to encourage you to listen to your inner voice and those subtle cues that will guide you to your desires. Let's bring our awareness to the sense of touch. Imagine reaching down to plant your seed in the earth. Feel the texture of the soil as you cup it in your hands. Is it moist and cool, or dry and crumbly, perhaps needing a bit more attention and care? Connect with the feeling of the soil in your hand. What areas of your life feel fertile and ready for growth? Where do you feel supported, nurtured, and ready to flourish? Where might you need to nurture and tend more carefully? What areas of your life could you offer more attention and care to foster growth? We can consider different types of soil: rich loam that is dark and fertile, sandy soil that is light and draining. Which type of soil feels most resonant with your current conditions right now? Is your life environment rich and supportive, light and adaptable, or perhaps might need a little bit more structure? What does this tell you about your current environment for growth? Are you ready to take root? Are you in fertile ground? Consider where in your life you feel a sense of dryness. This could be in your energy levels, your relationships, or maybe you're lacking some motivation in a particular project. Think of some actions you can take to moisten and enrich these areas, making them more fertile for growth. What small steps could you take to bring more nourishment and support to these areas? Take a moment to reflect. Our sense of touch is deeply connected to our experience of feeling grounded in our physical reality. The texture of soil represents the foundations upon which we build our lives. This exercise invites you to assess the soil of your life. Are you grounded and nurtured in key areas? And where might you need to cultivate a little bit more fertile ground for your goals to actually take root? Now let's awaken the sense of smell. Imagine taking a deep breath in this spring garden of yours. Inhale the scent of the damp earth, the grounding, settling aroma of the soil after a spring rain. Perhaps you catch the fragrance of a beautifully blossoming flower. It's so delicate and sweet. Breathe in the fragrance of spring. What feelings arise when you inhale? Do they evoke hope, joy, or a connection to nature? Consider the intensity of these scents. Some may be subtle and delicate, others may be powerfully fragrant and undeniable. Are there aspects of your life that are drawing you forward with a subtle pull, a gentle invitation? Or are you sensing some strong push in a certain direction? Are there any scents of spring that you find less appealing? What might these less pleasant scents metaphorically represent in your life? Perhaps areas of discomfort, challenges, or things you are resisting that are all part of the natural cycle of growth. Take a moment to reflect. Smell is our most directly linked sense to emotion and memory. The scents of spring are often uplifting, fresh, and inviting. This exercise uses a metaphor to help us identify what attracts and inspires us. If the allure of scent represents opportunities or interests, what scents are drawing you forward? Trusting your sense of smell in this metaphorical sense can lead you to exciting new paths. Finally, let's awaken the sense of taste. Imagine the fresh taste of spring on your palate. Perhaps you taste the crispness of a fresh spring radish just harvested from the garden. What tastes feel fresh, vital, and indicative of growth and renewal? What aspects of your life are you hungering for? What are you truly craving? Not just in the physical sense, but in a deeper sense of fulfillment, satisfaction, and growth. Consider the different qualities of these spring tastes: crisp, clean, sweet, tart, fresh. What quality of taste feels most needed in your life right now? Is it the crispness of clarity, the sweetness of joy, the tartness of a challenge? What does this suggest about your current needs and desires? What kind of flavor are you seeking in your experiences right now? Are there any tastes associated with spring that you find less appealing? Or perhaps you even crave something, but maybe it's not good for you in excess. Perhaps an overindulgence in an early spring sweetness or craving for something that isn't truly nourishing you. What might this tell you about your potential imbalances or areas of overindulgence in your life? Are there cravings that might lead you away from what truly nourishes you? Take a moment to reflect. Understanding taste in this metaphorical sense can guide you towards what's truly nourishing for growth, fulfillment, and a deeper satisfaction. As we come to the end of our sensory exploration, take a moment to gather the insights you've gained from each sense. We began with sight, moved on to sound, touch, smell, and ended with taste. Remember the seed within you and the immense potential it holds. Carry these insights with you as you move through your day, week, and the remainder of spring. Nurture the seeds of your dreams. Listen to your inner voice. Ground yourself in fertile soil. Follow the scent of inspiration and nourish your deepest desires. Take a few deeper breaths, bringing your awareness back to the room. When you feel ready, you can gently open your eyes, carrying with you the peace and clarity you have cultivated during this meditation.